What is up, guys? We are back here with Spell Ruler 25th anniversary reprint set. So this set probably would have been my second favorite set, but Metal Raiders kind of is winning me over with Summon Skull. Nonetheless, though, there's Blue Eyes, there's Toons in here. There's a Blue Eyes Toon in here, that adorable little fucker. Finally pulled it. Hopefully I pulled another copy in here, because these sets, right, these original sets have a habit of reprinting a pretty decent chase secret rare, and then a horrible, no one wants, trash ass secret rare. So hopefully we pull the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon as our secret rare. And I mean, like I said, there's Toon Summon Skulls also in here. We got Delinquent Duo, Snatch Steal, Giant Shrunade. There's so many good spell cards, so many meta-defining spell cards. Is Snatch Steal still banned? It actually might still be banned. Delinquent Duo is definitely banned, so that's two cards that were on the ban list. This set, very, very impactful. Let's get to it. All right, we are in, boys. Let's see what we get. Send me some energy, like the dang video. 1 like equals 1 Toon Blue Eyes. Whew, let's go. I'm kind of nervous, man, because if we don't pull Toon Blue Eyes, like I said, these reprints, that's all of them. They have one good secret rare, and the other one is kind of trash. We got Confiscation. Speaking of really good ban-worthy spell cards, Confiscation is still banned. It should still be banned. Pay 1,000 life points to look at your opponent's hand, select one card in it, and discard it. Dude, that is insane. Whew. Pretty strong start, actually. That could be a good sign for us that Toon and Blue Eyes will be pulled. Cursed Fiend, Curse of Fiend. Okay. Penguin Knight, Snake Fang, Shining Angel. Actually, that's not a bad card either. Doesn't see much play anymore, but it did use to. All these cards that would let you normal special summon a monster when it got destroyed. Basically, it helped you stall out, right? With Shining Angel in particular, I guess with all of them, the game plan is to keep special summoning Shining Angels until you run out of Shining Angels, or your opponent runs out of attacking monsters, and then you special summon the monster that you actually wanted to special summon with Shining Angel. And then on your next turn, you would have that monster on your field, essentially, right? So it helped you search for sure and cheat out monsters that you wanted into the field. Very good indeed. Hungry Burger, we got some good support now with the burgers there. 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢 ran. Goddamn. That's, as a kid, I was like, what's the difference between 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢 ran and a Toon monster? Are they Toons? But I think it's just a translation error, because the manga, if you don't know, it's not really the Toon version of like Japanese Toon, but it is. I mean, you should know what a manga is, right? You're on this channel, you watch Yu-Gi-Oh! You know what manga is, you nerd. Giant Rat, hell yeah. Not Giant Rat. Snatch Steal. I was looking at Giant Rat, I'm like, hell yeah, Giant Rat. No, hell yeah, Snatch Steal. $20. Holy shit, man. God damn, man. See, the Spell Ruler and Metal Raiders introduced so many good meta-defining cards. I mean, other sets as well, but not as much as those two sets. So, Invasion of Chaos, of course, but Invasion of Chaos has a special place in my heart, I feel, and it cannot be topped. Invasion of Chaos definitely the top set, in my opinion, from these reprints. 𝗦𝗦𝗅 and Painful Choice. Select 5 cards from your deck and show them to your opponents. Your opponent selects 1 card among them, add that card to your hand, and then discard the remaining cards to your graveyard. Definitely banned. Definitely banned, man. Oh, man. Back then, people were not too familiar with setting up your graveyard. Also, it was kind of hard to set up your graveyard back then, because the graveyard... I think someone explained it like this, right? The graveyard used to be a resource that was really hard to get cards out of, but then they started printing cards like Monster Reborn, or similar effects, right? And it made the graveyard kind of more of another resource. And then they created the Banished Zone, but then that also became a little bit too consistent to get cards out. So, okay, it's a normal monster. I knew it as soon as I saw it. 𝗦𝗦𝗡𝗏𝗔𝗟. The thing about it is, like, I can't be too mad because this guy looks badass. I also haven't pulled one, so. But, a dragon created from the soul of a wicked knight. Hell yeah. I'll take it. I'll take it. You can't be too upsetty, spaghetti man. But yeah, so then the removed from play pile became a consistent resource, so they created banished face down, which, I mean, I don't know, the verdict's still out. Will that also become a consistent resource pile? Maybe, knowing Konami, because they do that power creep shenanigans. Alright, so we did pull our secret. Unfortunate, not what we wanted, but wait, MST is in here as an ultra. I thought MST was a super. Giant Germ, liquid beast. A liquid life form that thrives on water. What is that, though? Is that his eyes? I thought it was like blasters or something, but maybe it's just its eyes. As far as the last ultra that I want to pull, I'm going for Delinquent Duo, man. We got to keep consistent with the overpowered spell cards. Giant Trunade, return all spells and traps on the field to the hand. That enables some weird interactions, actually. You can I think it was either Call of the Haunted. I don't think it was, though. I think it was Premature Burial and Giant Trunade that you could keep recycling the effect, basically, which is obviously not something you want to do. And of course, you couldn't do it forever, but just having 2 Premature Burials on one turn is pretty fucking scary, right? So, hamburger recipe, Cyber Jar, still banned. The jar is still banned. People are still afraid of that jar. I mean, nowadays, though, it is kind of slow, so I wonder if they could take it out. Because they're summoned face down, right? And a lot of summon mechanics, actually all summon mechanics except for Ritual and Fusion, require your monsters to be face up. So it is kind of a slow card nowadays. I don't know. What do you guys think? Shall we petition Konami to unban my jar boy? The good boy jar? Horn of the Unicorn. Relinquished. Ooh, is that a good pull, though? It's about $9, so I guess I'll take it. It's kind of useless, though. Here, the thing about early Ritual monsters is they sucked. I mean, also early Fusion monsters. They all kind of sucked because you needed to draw the correct Ritual monster, the correct Ritual spell, and there were very few cards that allowed you to search. So your deck had to be either very consistent, which was, again, not that. It wasn't possible because there were no cards to search, or I guess they had another win condition, which again was kind of hard. Black Pendant. All right, so the equipped monster gains 500 attack when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard and inflict 500 damage to your opponent. 500 damage to the dome. This card looks pretty dope, though, in this with the foil. Hell yeah. Was that the last super? 1, 2, no. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, I mean, we pulled. Well, Snatch Steal Confiscation was the first hollow, and then Snatch Steal. It went kind of downhill after that one, if I'm going to be completely honest. But let's see what else we can do here. Shining Angel. Are there any good rares? I don't think so. Axe of Despair is also in here. Man. Dude, yeah. I mean, an Axe of Despair Blue Eyes would have been very tough to out in early Yu-Gi-Oh! Upstart Goblin, actually. Pretty decent normie card there. Back in the day, though, it was usually only used for Exodia decks. Like, not a lot of decks used to use it, from what I remember. But, I guess more... Actually, not now. Nowadays, not a lot of decks even use it now. So, and it's not even because it's... I think it's just... not the cost, but your opponent gaining 1,000 life points is kind of irrelevant, but then you only draw one card, right? So your decks nowadays are more consistent where you can just search out a card instead of drawing. Drawing is actually slower than searching, so yeah, why would you run something that's slower when you can just search? Flying Kamakari, I was hoping there was something there, but nothing. Jigen Bakudan. Jigen Bakudan. Who used that? I think it wasn't it Pegasus. He used some kind of bomb type monster, but yeah, I'm sure it has to be Chicken Baku down there. All right, so what did we pull? We did not pull the pull the boy, the good boy, Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. But I mean, would you say this is a good boy, Serpent Knight Dragon? Sure, why not, right? I just kind of feel maybe they should do a Toon version of Serpent Knight Dragon just because he was in the set and he would actually kind of look cute as a Toon. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. But Snatch Steal, Relinquished, Painful Choice, Giant Trunade Confiscation. I mean, I'll take it. But why was Relinquished printed in here? Wasn't he printed in Pegasus's starter deck? So, like, you know, what's the point of including him and his ritual spell in here? But that's the video, guys. Catch you guys in the next one.